Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will presenting about database project, small clinic database system. Our group member is me, AZRI bin PAUZI, Muhammad AKMAL bin MAHAMAD, Ahmad Umar FIKRI bin AHMAD FATHILLAH, Muhammad AMAN bin AHMAD AZRI. Okay, this is the company background. Clinic Desa Taparut, located around 6 minute walk from Taparut railway station. It is one of the 6 clinic in Batam Padang district. The vision of the clinic is to cooperate with a better and healthy community. This clinic was built in early 1960 and was upgraded in 2011. As the need of medical increased, the outpatient department started its service in 2009 with a 2-zone operation area. Zone A include Kampung Mate, Kampung Cangkat Petai, Perumahan Awam 2, Kampung Pekan Kecil, Taman Tapaharia, Kuartus Penjara dan Penjara Wanita. Zone B operation include Kampung Kasim, Kampung Zainab, Kampung Haji Hassan, Kampung Seri Dermawan, Kampung Geroyang, Kampung Merbau, Kampung Jawa, Kampung Batu Limau, Taman Indah dan Industri Teknologi Merah. This is the organization chart of the clinic Desa Taparut. Okay, this is the current system. Okay, the first step is the patient set an appointment with doctor, and then the patient with the appointment with the doctor. And when see the doctor suggests medicine to be given to the patient. The medicine suggested is recorded in a bill. Then the patient pay the charge based on the bill, and the payment is recorded in system for audit purpose. Okay, this is the problem from current system. The problem is especially for data retrieval. This clinic has a problem of loss of data. There's also redundant patient data if patient not sure whether they have come to the clinic before. So the clerk considers the patient as a new patient and add new data. Currently, the inventory for the medicine is done manually. The management of the clinic also have to take time to check for the medicine inventory. The payment record also manually done by staff, and it take a long time to generate the payment for a patient. Okay, the objective of our system is by using database system, many problems can be solved, such as storing, processing, retrieving, manipulating and disseminating data. And in order to reach our objective, there are some goals. First, to fulfill the requirement of the system. From the technical view, the system will help to make easier to maintain the record of patient, doctor and medicine. It will help reduce number of lost record for the patient. And then at the same time, it will improve the data retrieval. It will be easier for the staff to check the record of existing patient, and doctor may view the patient history. For the doctor, it will record all the profile of doctor if the clinic has more than one doctor. Then the inventory module for the medicine will help in check the balance medicine and the information of the medicine, such as medicine manufacturer and price. The system will display if the medicine is running out of stock. And the last thing, and the most important, is the management can view the payment record for this clinic. The system may generate report, for example, report about number of patients per day and total income for the clinic per day. That's all from me. Thank you.
Business rule. Business rule is brief, precise and unambiguous description of a policies, procedure or principle within a specific organization. In this assignment, we have 6 business rules to help us understand our data. First, a doctor may schedule for one or many treatments, but each treatment is scheduled for one and only one doctor at a time. 2. A patient may be given for many treatments, but each treatment is given for one and only one patient at a time. 3. A patient can do many payments, and each payment can be done by one and only one patient. 4. A doctor can prepare many medicines, but each medicine can be suggested by one and only one doctor. 5. A medicine generates in one and only one payment, and each payment is recorded for many medicines. And 6. A medicine is supplied by one and only one supplier, but each supplier can supply many or more medicines.
For the database system demonstration, so the first one is login or password page. So we make a password page that the user need to enter the password to get access to the database. So we set the password to number 232323. Then we enter number 232323 at the password field. So we click enter. Then we get access to the database. For the next one is for the navigation form. So we click on the navigation form. For the patient data entry, we can see the details of the patient, such as patient ID, full first name, last name, phone and address, also gender. Then for the doctor master form, we can see for each doctor and their patients. For the patient report, we can see the report of the patient, and for the doctor data entry, we can see the record of doctors. And for the medicine report, we can see the report for the medicine that has been given to the patient by the doctor. For the form, we have provided many forms. The first one is doctor master form. The doctor need to fill the doctor ID, doctor first name, doctor last name, and the patient that the doctor has treated in the treatment session. The next one is supplier data entry. This is the form that need to fill by the supplier for the medicine. So we need to click this add record button to add a new supplier. Then for the treatment data entry, we also can add record to record a new treatment. Patient data entry, medicine data entry form, and doctor data entry form. We also can add record for the new doctor.
So if we look at this form, we can see that this is a button so that we can add record. For example, in medicine data entry, we can add a record for new medicine. So now we can see there are several reports here that we can see: doctor report, medicine report, supplier report, treatment report. So we can see for doctor report, we have all the data here. The medicine report, we have all the data. The patient report, supplier, and treatment, so that we can observe what's happened in that day. So now we have another report here, which is this is the report that we group the patient with the medicine they get from the doctor. So we group. So this is another report that this is another group that we group the supplier and the medicine that they supply. So it combines two reports together from the previous report. So we combine them in a single report.